Hello everyone. I'm shooting a brief video today reviewing the Tandem T-Slim X2 insulin pump. To be clear, I am not a physician, I'm not a medical professional, but I have been a diabetic for 38 years. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name's Chris, and like I just said, I've been a diabetic for 38 years. Have not really used pumps before. I shouldn't say that. I was on a pump briefly a few years ago. Didn't have success with it. Wasn't so much the product itself, it was more to do with my physical limitations. Being diabetic as long as I have a lot of scar tissue, and the product uses a steel cannula, or a plastic cannula, not a steel one. And it had problems with insulin absorption because of it. So I had to stop using it. I wasn't getting good results. So I decided to try the Tandem pump this year. And so far I'm having great success with it. So that's why I decided to do this video. I've had a few friends that have asked my thoughts or opinions on it. And rather than inbox message or text them or whatever, I thought I'd shoot a video. And maybe there's some people out here that don't know me that may stumble across this video and find this helpful. But I'll be very brief. Like I said, I'm not promoting this product. This isn't a paid promotion. I just like it, and I'm going to tell you why. So first of all, this is the Tandem pump here. Very easy to use. I just press the top button here. My screen lights up. It is all touch screen. It gives me my readings instantly. Tells me how much insulin I'm using. Tells me my stats for the last up to 24 hours on screen if I want. It also saves the information, and you can download it to your laptop, which you should, and you can get a real detailed overview of what's going on. What else I like about it is that it's very simple. It's if you can navigate a basic navigation of a smartphone, you can use this pump. It's basically any function you ask it to do, it's going to ask you twice. Are you sure? And you have to check yes or no. And my big fumbly fingers, no problem at all navigating the screen, despite the small size. This is the pump, and it's inside my belt holder right now. Very, very small, very discreet. I guess the big thing is I'm seeing my numbers improving. My A1C numbers are improving all the time in this short amount of time. It works with Dexcom, so it's closed loop. So it reads the numbers at the same time you can be reading them off your meter or whatever you use, your smartphone, and it adjusts your insulin accordingly. So I'm really impressed with it. The cannulas, the needles, are for the most part really good. I have to use steel because of my condition. Some people, you can also use plastic with them, but I mean, that's for you to talk to your physician with, which will work best for you. I don't even feel them. I don't notice them there. The only drawback is we have this little piece of tubing that's going to be sticking out over your belt loop or shirt sleeve or wherever you put it. But you get used to it. Like I said, I can't complain about it at all. It's no different than carrying a phone on your hip or in your pocket, which you can do. This fits just about anywhere. The downsides, I'm going to be fair. On the downside, there's a few little items as well that I'll mention. When you first start with Tandem, they are going to send you a manual like this. A lot of reading. But once you get into it, it's very easy to read, very easy to understand. I'll be honest, I just glanced through in sections that I was really concerned about. There is training involved with it when you get your pump. There is someone who's going to give you classes or courses, or it's online, an hour at a time, half an hour at a time. There was a few courses. It was really easy to do. She walks you through the process. Again, I'm not tech savvy. I'm not smart with stuff like that, but I had no problems whatsoever. It was basic. So you receive a big manual like this, and you're going to receive equipment, cartridges, infusion sets. It seems like a lot at first, And quite frankly, when you change out sites and refill your pump, it looks like you're cooking meth on your counter because you've got all this equipment laying around. But in all seriousness, it's nothing. So to do some math for you, if you're on injections like I was doing 5 a day. That's minimum 35 injections a week. The sites here have to be changed every 3 days. So that's less than 3 injections a week that I'm doing now. So to drop from 35 to less than 3 on average, that's pretty good. I'm impressed with that. I'm happy with that. Another downside, I guess if I'm going to make my complaints, I'll do them right now. The pump is not the be-all, end-all that they kind of sold me on it was. I was under the impression it was plug it in and don't look at it again. Not the case. You still have to enter your carbs whenever you eat a meal for your bolus dose. There is some tweaking that goes on. You will have to work with your nurse educator or endocrinologist or whoever's handling your diabetes care. And there is some programming involved. It's really easy to do. Don't get overwhelmed with it. But I was a little misled. Having said that, I'm still very happy with the results. Like I said, my A1C numbers are improving all the time, and it's really good. So I was impressed with that. So overall, yeah, definitely we'll be sticking with it. Definitely think anybody who's considering a pump should look into it, but should consider other options as well. Tandem is not the only one that makes a closed loop system. There's several manufacturers out there that are into it now. Omnipod is another one that's going to it this year, which is another great system. I have a family that use it and have great success with it. It was the company that I had used that uses the plastic cannula, like I say. But these are discussions you should be having with your physician. But anyway, I guess if I could rate it out of for 5 stars, I'd give it a 4.5 for sure. Just simply because it works. It's so easy to use. Support is there. The very good tech support system. All aspects of the product are really good. Even the downloading, when you have to download to your laptop to share your information with your physician, super easy to do. Click on the mouse and it directs you. So very impressed with it. Anyway, I was intending on keeping this to be a very short video, and I see that I'm up to the 8-minute mark. So I hope this helps. Good luck to everyone. Thanks for watching.